All right. Let's get started. Today is January 5th, 2024. It's a Friday and 8 a.m. I'm going to go fast today, a little bit faster than normal, just because we do have 8:30 news, and I think that we are going to have some nice fireworks at 8:30. Let's check the news first. Okay, so 8:30 news, employment rate and non-farm employment change, unemployment rate. I'm sorry, this one is Canadian. So these are the important ones. So 8:30, we do have news at 8:30. Let's see what it brings. And then we do have 10 a.m. PMI services, and then we do have at 1:30 FOMC member bargain specs. So that's news. Let's mark the alert. The alerts here 8:20, and then 10 a.m. 9:50, and then let's leave it there at 1:30. That's lunchtime, so not marking that one. Let's take this one out of the way. And let's get started with gold. So gold continues in the range here. I did one trade yesterday and it was in gold. I'm gonna keep the same levels as yesterday. So very evident that we have not moved away from this range. So 2040 and 2060. So I took a trade here in this area, I believe at nine. When I was still in the let's see, gold here. And it was right from here to around this point, the first one, and then the second one was I was stopped at $30. So that was the only trade. There was another one here that I didn't take, and because everything was kind of ranging, so I was thinking that, that when you overthink a trade, it's probably not a good. You have to analyze it, but also take a risk. And I took a risk right here. And this entry was, believe it or not, was riskier than this one. This one was a little bit, more. I mean, it went all the way up to the moving average and then came back. I should have taken it, but I hesitated. And when I thought that I would be entered, it was already 2 bars down, and it was gone. For me, it was gone. I mean, it because it was still tied in the range. I should probably have taken the. But you never know, right? So I'm happy with that trade. I think it was 250 to $270 profit yesterday. That was the only trade in all the markets. Let's do crude, and let's move crude here and there. Yesterday there was a EIA report. We had the EIA report, and let me see here. I'm gonna continue with that. Let's see. $74. I'm gonna continue with that $74. Let me see first. I like that one too. 73.20. What price is now? 73.20. Right there. So I'm gonna go with the 74, and then in the support I'm gonna use this bottom here, 74, 72.50. So 72.50 and 74. And why 72.50? And basically because of this value right here, right? So it's around that area, 74, 72.50. I don't want to go below that. And now it's at 73. 18. It's right in the midpoint of this channel we just draw. So 73.27 to be exact, but it seems that wants to break to the upside. Even in the pre-market, it's 8 a.m. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let it rest. I'm hesitating. This one is a nice potential entry right here. I'm gonna let it go for now. It's too early, so. Okay, yes, I had this range from yesterday that I draw, thinking that this could go to all the way to this downside, and it did overnight, right? So this is our level. This right here, this drawing is our level from yesterday, and then it broke at the end of the day, and then came back all the way to this low here on this extension. So I'm gonna delete this one now. And so target was met in the overnight in ES. And the levels for today, let's see what we have. It's coming all the way back down here. I'm gonna use the top of that congestion area right there, this congestion, and on top, there's not really that much to work on here, but I'm gonna go with potentially that okay, 47.40 is what I'm gonna do. And then in the downside, 47.05, the round number, so 47. $47.10. I'm gonna go with 47.10 just because of this bounce in the overnight. So 47.10 right there, and 47.40. This one was a tough one. But I think that if we look at that support here, that could become resistance. We are bearish in a move here, and then that would say that I could work with that low as well. in this low there. So that one, it's a little bit below, but it's okay. And then in the lower side, just because of that low here, I don't see that much. Probably that one there would be so. It is in at the end is it's around in this area. So those are my levels. 47.10. Remember that 47 it's right below. So 4700 is right there. Right there, actually. Okay. Let's do NQ. Moving down, moving down. Let's see what we have here. Resistance. I'm gonna go with that resistance in here. This one here. So 40. Let's see, 40. 450, 450. And then in the low side, I'm gonna go with, what do we have here? That level right there, I like that. So because of this formation here, I'm gonna assume that there is going to be a support right at that level, which is 325. 325. And then 450. Okay. So that support here, it becomes now new resistance. We are right in the middle, and then that support right there now formed by that congestion area right here. And let's be cautious of, or let's be cautious of this, or aware of this 300 and 600 right up here as well. It's a little bit 500, it's also right there. Okay, so I'm okay with that. Let's check RTY. RTY. Okay, let's give it a minute. We do have news at 8:30, so oh, look at that. Good thing I didn't take any trade. This is look at that, how crude, made an attempt to go up. I was looking at this and really came back down. Found some resistance here at 73.20. And I was hesitating. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna take this one. I know it's too early. And luckily I did not. So it came back. Now it's counter trend trading. Counter trending. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy I didn't take it. Okay, let's check RTY. And what do we have here? Oh, it's coming back down, huh? Let's see. Right. So this one is tight now. I'm gonna go with that because of yesterday's congestion at this level. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna respect my level. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. 1975. 1975. And this one is going to be 1950, 1950. I'm gonna round the number to 1950. So 75 and 50 and 50. So round number, and it's also in this support area right here. 75, it's a little bit below of this level, but we do have um, some some circles there that are, it's right in the Darvas, actually, a little bit below the Darvas itself. So 75 would be okay. Good. Um, let's do the time charts. And one thing that I wanted to share with you is let me prepare this other chart. I'm not gonna spend time um, showing it, but just a bit, so you can configure this one as well. This is my center up. Okay, this other monitor is for me to follow the anchor charts, and I call them anchor charts because they show me higher time frame levels. So this one is double the size of the entry chart, so it gives me a direction here. Also, this one here for RTY, this one is at 8. I think that I have it. RTY I have it at 6. But here I have the 240 minutes. So it tells me at a glance what the direction of it's going to be. So you see here in crude, I was when I was hesitating, actually it was right at the trying to break the 50 SMA right there. So it's coming back down, but it's playing and teasing this moving average. But anyways, this is what I have in another monitor. Just wanted to take a peek of that one with you. So let's go back to the time charts, and let's go first to gold. So gold consolidating in the daily. News at 8:30 can change every anything on this analysis. So be cautious of that. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So we are consolidating in the dailies. 240s is consolidation. Potential bounce off of the 200. So we have a little bit of space to go still. So bearish to neutral for now on the 240s. Bearish to neutral also in the 60s. In neutral or sideways to bearish, I would say, on this one. Just potential. This could go either way, right? It could try to go to the 2050, even beyond that, but it's downtrending. So I would say neutral to bearish, and would expect to either bounce from here or make a better flag and continue the move to the downside. Confusing on that. I mean, I'm not really, I don't have a bias either way at this point. Crude, it's the dailies is still in neutral mode until we prove that we go above this point. We're still downtrending. The thing is that it made a higher low right here, and we are right there in the triangle. So consolidating in dailies, consolidating also in the 240s, a little bit of more evidence of bullishness here. We have a higher high, a high. We do we do have a higher low, but also a higher high here. So crude could start up, and I've been expecting crude to start moving to the upside, but it has not breaking the trend line. This trend line here is and needs to break to be more confident. It needs to break the 76.31. In the 60 minutes, also a higher low right here, a similar higher high, and trying to break to the upside. So short term bullish on this one. In the 30 minutes, also short term bullish, just because it's trying to break off of the 73.20. And this could have been a better entry right there. So let's check. Look at that. So that one is bouncing off of the 92 level, off of the moving averages. Okay. Okay. So ES, we are 9 minutes from new. So bearish. It came into a channel. It's the fourth day of the bull flag, but it has not reacted. So it's coming back down. I'm neutral to bearish on this one short term. Very defensive counter trend though, because we do have higher highs and higher lows, but still we are below this last pivot here. So that would give me some more bearishness. We will see what would happen with the news. Okay, I'm still looking at crude. So 30 minute 240s coming back down, bearish. 60 minutes also bearish, expecting a bear flag right here, and then 30 minutes also bearish. In the dailies though, we are. Let me check that in my monitor. We are close to the 30 simple moving average, which is at 46.94. 46.94. So write down that number, 46.94. 46.94 right there could be also a support level. Okay. Let's go to NQ. I want to see the fireworks. So, crude is moving up. Crude is moving up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, one target off. Okay. So things that I have to pass when I'm streaming. So let's so in Q bearish in the day in the dailies, making a extended bear flag. And the news from the rating for Apple didn't work yesterday, so it was turned into neutral for the analysts. So that moved the market down even more. So bearish here to neutral, because it's counter trend on the 240s is coming back down. So bearish moving averages are stacking to the downside. Bear flag in NQ there, and also bearish forming a bear flag in the 240s. I mean in the 30 minutes. And then lastly, let's check RTY. We're 6 minutes from news. So here we do have bearish also, neutral to bearish. I think that they still have some room to go to these support levels. And here we do have in the 240s where we triggered a bear flag right up here. So now it's trying to find support. So bearish in here, bearish in the 60 minutes, forming a bear flag as well. Bear flag also in the 30 minutes. So bearish. Okay. Let's see. So okay, the question is, what size of monitor do you use? This one is a 7. No, this one is a 9, 27-inch monitor. The one that I'm showing you now. I do have a wide monitor, a Dell 35, and I have that one is my main monitor. But then I do have two 17s and three 27s. Really, the monitor is not gonna make you. I mean, you need to feel comfortable with the monitor you have. And a couple of them I don't, because the pixeling is not optimal. But really, the monitor doesn't make you any money. So be careful on investing too much in gadgets that are if you can afford it, that's fine. I mean, my recommendation is to get it. But until you make money, I mean, the monitor is not going to make the difference. So it's other things. If you have to invest in something, invest in things that make your knowledge better. So invest. What I'm trying to say is that you should invest time in yourself, whatever it is, right? I'm not saying that you need to buy courses or classes or trainings or anything like that. I'm just saying the best investment you can do is to invest in yourself and spend time in front of the monitors. Rather, and if the monitor, I mean, any monitor for $150 to $200, would make it. But it's nice. I mean, I I like nice monitors too. And sometimes, and most likely what I'm gonna do very, very very soon is to change two monitors for one monitor. So get a larger monitor so I can replace the take out of the setup two of them and replace it for just one. We'll see. I haven't decided it yet. So 1 minute to news. Let's see what it does. Again, I don't trade news. I just look what the reaction is to see if it takes any direction. After it settles. So let's see if it moves. No guarantee that it's gonna move, but so 9 seconds. news are out. Initial reaction is to the downside. And now it's wiggling around. It really didn't make it. I mean, you could have taken the setup. It didn't really move that much. I mean, that fast. But it's heading south to the downside. Sometimes the reaction is much larger than this. Um, I mean, much faster. Gold is breaking to the downside. And let's see. So everything is positive here. So sure, everything is positive. So non-farm employment change, so stronger than expected. Um, Unemployment rate better as well, and earnings is better. So, but the market reacted to the downside. So gold. This application is Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader version 8. I do have the lifetime license though. There's a it seems that it comes with two flavors. Now gold is coming back. Wait one more minute to see if I see anything. Seems that it's forming a trend reversal breakout here or a continuation of the down move. Continuation in gold. I need to be careful on this one because gold already moved 14 and doesn't look bullish, but we could have a trend reversal here. Okay. Yeah, they're moving to the downside now. Yeah, the reason why I didn't take this one here is because it was above the moving averages, and it was not ideal. Then there was another potential entry right here I did not take, which is this. Let me expand this one a little bit. There is a right here. There's an engulfing candle, um, but I did not take it either. That could have been an entry, but I did not take it. And crude is moving sideways. Triple top for so well-defined resistance here. And in our level, we are below the levels. Where is where's yesterday's high? Oh, right here, right at our resistance level. Now it's forming a bounce off of that support. Difficult to trade crude here. Seems that it's ranging. It's not. Seems that gold is forming a base here with a potential reversal. And it's failing. big mistake here. I should have taken that one. And I'm gonna tell you why. Just because of this support, this resistance. Now it was our support, but it broke it. So, but still, it's not ideal because you do have all the moving averages below and compressing here. So that's okay. Safety first. And form the base, and now it's trying to get to go up. It's ranging now after this move, came back up, and now it has a triple bottom here and moving to the upside. Uh, Trying to get into the range again when it's going to resistance now below previous day low. Going into the range again, trying to break the resistance. This would be a counter trend on the higher time frames. So yeah, I wanted to participate in crude actually, but doesn't give us any, and it's wiggling up and down, up and down, up and down here. So There's a week off of the moving average on the 32 now in gold. Higher time frames are counter trending still, so risky. And we're below the support there. And it's coming back down a little at least. And moving back down a little bit more. So guys, if you see in the monitor, oh, I did not, I'm sorry. This one was until the, let me change that. Where is it? This one here is actually, this one is 71% off until January 31st. Apologize if it was not correct. So there you go. So the link is in the description if you want to take advantage of that discount. Is 71% discount on if you use the my affiliate code which is linked in the description. And gold is trying to make another week off of the 34 here, but it's still counter trend on that higher time frame, so I would be careful. Yeah, probably the entries would have been there, but too risky. I don't trade the news, so but it was. I mean, if you were focused, you could probably have taken this one. This one here, it's a higher risk, but it's also a good trade. Now it's bouncing. It's giving a week off of the 34. All right, as I always say, be careful. And oh, look at that! It's moving. It's moving. So okay, I'm gonna leave the videos now. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'll be back on Monday. And I'm gonna continue monitoring this and see if I see any safety trades. I need to be careful here, but this one moved the week out of the moving average here. It's really working, went to the previous low, and now it's trying to go up. But you see here on the, yeah, it's bouncing off of the trend line. I'm gonna show you, before I leave, I'm gonna show you this. Gold is making a reaction off of that trend line right here. Still, you know, everything is pointing down, but it's giving us a reaction off of that one. So, and it's moving nicely to the upside. All right. Well, be careful today, and thank you so much for watching, and see you on Monday.